Hi there, my name is Tyler Johns. I'm a local cyclist and I'm an active member of the Comox Valley Cycling Coalition. We've been organizing a tour to some of the local farms for the last 4 years. In 2011, cyclists were at some board meetings of the coalition, and we thought, what's a great way to get people out on their bike and enjoying some of the sites, learning a little bit about road safety, seeing how easy it is because it's a pretty flat valley to go and explore. We thought if we could put together a group of farms that would host us, that we could make a day event. So we put together a planning team who had built itineraries and knows how to plan cycle tours and cycle trips. We've got the right people on insurance and safety. We put together chefs with musicians, and we built an event that just started out as one day. It was so successful that we decided to make it a Saturday and a Sunday the next year, and people had a choice of whether they want to ride a short loop or a longer loop. So we've really built an event that's family friendly, and it's also good for people who cycle tour all the time and they want to ride 50 kilometers or more in a day. So we've sort of catered to a wide variety of rider, and everybody leaves with a big smile on their face at the end of the day.
So what do I have to do here?
Well, what we're doing here is, have you pre-registered?
Yes.
Okay, if you pre-registered, we'll just check off your name and get you to sign the waiver,
Okay.
which relieves you of all your rights and protects the people involved in the ride.
Okay. And then once I do that, I get a map?
Yes, we give you a map. We also have a fresh sheet. The fresh sheet will tell you what's going on at the farm today, and the map will tell you which direction. And we end up going through the yellow gate off to the left.
So we felt it was important to put a small registration fee on the ride, both to get a commitment from the registrants, as it is a rain or shine event. We wanted to know what our numbers were ahead of time. So we use a $15 registration fee, and that makes sure that we don't incur any costs with insurance and rentals and printing maps and that sort of thing. We always work in the sort of second week of August because all the crops are at their peak. We're really spoiled in the valley to have great soils, incredible climate, and a community of growers that will open their gates and welcome us to their farms. The late summer is a perfect time to eat your way through the Mid-Island. So biking gets my appetite going, so I like to eat as often and as much as I can as I'm out and about in the Comox valleys. We've got choices ranging from Fanny Bay to Royston, up into Courtenay, north into Black Creek and Merville, and then we've got farms all through Comox as well as Cumberland. So there is endless choices, and the best way to see these areas is on two wheels. So we as local riders get to explore our backyard on this ride, but then it'll plant the seed for a trip down the road, maybe in the fall when it's wine season, to go to a place that you missed, or learning how many small, medium, and large farms are out there at the end of these little dirt roads gets you excited about going and exploring your town a little bit more. Everything ranging from ma and pa operations with 2 people and they're just selling eggs at the end of the driveway, right on up to large wineries or big cheese makers. We've got it all here. If you've cycled past a place 10 times and then you think, oh, today's the day I'm going to go in and buy some pepperoni, it's right there for you. It's fantastic. That's one of the best things about this ride, is exploring your own community and being a tourist in your own valley.
I went on it last year for the first time.
Yeah, Patty.
It's been well advertised.
The grower's guide.
It was fabulous last year.
And I wind up speaking with lots of participants at the farmers market or out and about in town, and they rave about the kind of experience that this gives them. Some people say, I haven't been on a bike in 10 years, and I got to go out and I rode for 2 or 3 hours, and I saw a baby cow being born, or I saw purple carrots. I end up getting this feedback from the riders who say, this is the kind of thing that people have an appetite for. I want to know where food comes from. So it takes a half a day in the summertime to go out for a leisurely ride, and you wind up meeting 10 farmers that are working so hard to bring food from their field to your fork. It's been really amazing feedback from the riders. This year I was told that one of the coffee shops, who is open 7 days a week, but hosted us and showed how the beans are roasted, they had their best day ever hosting about 100 cyclists. So we built up this this demand for their coffee. We had fun. They had a great business day. It's amazing all around. So one of the most successful things that has come from our farm cycle tour is the partnership with the local farmers market and the Farmers Institute. If people were really keen to get a ride like this going in their own hometown, it's pretty important to have the farmers on side so that you've got energy and enthusiasm at the farm gate. They are so key at planning activities for the riders and hosting either musicians or guest chefs. That kind of partnership with the greater community is the big thing that makes these days vibrant and successful. Around the province, some of the other partnerships are almost exclusively with food productions. The Pemberton Ride has these amazing guest chefs that come, and it's a real drawing card. We've had incredible hosts and incredible partners that have made this the success that it is.